Lenovo Center.
Lenovo Center.
Lenovo Center.
The Carolina Hurricanes' $1 billion redevelopment investment around the Lenovo Center could bring explosive growth to West Raleigh.
Right now, among the pine forests of North Carolina, an arena with a truly unique atmosphere is undergoing a transformation. And when I say unique, I mean deafening. With premium suites located right on the ice, a panoramic bar overlooking the action in style, and over 10,000 brand new seats redefining comfort, Lenovo Center isn't hiding its ambitions. As the deadline approaches and the hype around the project grows, so do the doubts. Is $1/3 billion for renovation really a justified investment? Or just another massive gamble at the public's expense? It's time to take a look inside the newly rebuilt home of the Carolina Hurricanes, which is set to be louder than ever before. Long before the current renovation began, the arena, now known as Lenovo Center, has already become one of the most important sports venues in North Carolina. The building opened in October 1999 as the Raleigh Entertainment and Sports Arena, purpose-built to fill a major gap in the city's infrastructure. At the time, Raleigh lacked a modern, large-scale indoor venue to support major sports and entertainment in the region. The project also arrived at a critical moment for the Carolina Hurricanes. In 1997, the franchise relocated from Hartford, Connecticut to North Carolina. During their first 2 seasons in the state, the team played home games in Greensboro while waiting for the construction of a permanent arena in Raleigh. When the new arena finally opened, it provided the Hurricanes with a long-awaited home and quickly became one of the loudest venues in the NHL. Beyond hockey, North Carolina State University's basketball program became a major tenant, and the building soon began attracting concerts, touring productions, and national sporting events. Over the following 2 decades, the arena established itself as a central gathering place for sports and entertainment in the region. Hurricanes playoff runs regularly turned the building into one of the most intense atmospheres in professional hockey, while concerts and large-scale events kept the venue active throughout the year. But by the early 2020s, the building was beginning to show its age. Premium hospitality areas no longer matched the expectations of modern arenas. Concourses were becoming crowded during sold-out games, and the surrounding property remained largely dominated by parking lots. Rather than replace the arena entirely, city leaders and team ownership chose a different path, a large-scale transformation designed to modernize the building while keeping the arena at the center of Raleigh sports culture. That decision ultimately launched the multi-phase redevelopment project that is now reshaping Lenovo Center and the land surrounding it. To guide the transformation, the project brings together a team of leading architecture and design firms. The renovation design is led by Gensler, a global architecture firm known for its work on major sports venues and entertainment districts, in collaboration with local architecture firm LS3P. Working alongside the design team, structural and engineering specialists are responsible for developing the complex modifications required to reshape parts of the arena's seating bowl and interior spaces while the building remains operational. But turning those plans into reality presents a difficult challenge. Lenovo Center was built as a massive reinforced concrete arena designed for stability and acoustics, not for major structural alterations. Now, engineers must carve new premium spaces, reconfigure seating, and upgrade key systems, all while the Hurricanes continue playing in front of thousands of fans. How do you transform a 25-year-old NHL arena without shutting it down? Construction work on the Lenovo Center renovation began in March 2025, starting with upgrades in back-of-house infrastructure and structural spaces beneath the arena. These early phases focus on mechanical systems, service corridors, and foundation-level areas that are normally inaccessible to the public. Because Lenovo Center remains fully operational during the renovation, construction is carefully phased between Hurricanes homestands and major events, allowing different sections of the arena to be transformed without disrupting operations. One of the most significant physical changes involves the reconfiguration of the lower bowl seating layout. In the original arena design, the lower seating area was divided into 7 sections on each side of the rink, separated by numerous aisles and stairways. The renovation consolidates these into 5 larger sections, widening aisles and improving the flow of fans through the bowl. Several stairways and aisle structures will be repositioned or removed entirely in order to create additional circulation space and accommodate new hospitality areas integrated into the seating bowl. These changes also allow designers to introduce additional seating while maintaining clear sight lines toward the ice. As part of the renovation, more than 10,000 seats in the lower bowl will be replaced. The new seating maintains the arena's 19-inch seat width, preserving fan comfort while upgrading materials and finishes throughout the bowl. Beyond the seating layout itself, the project will introduce a major expansion of premium hospitality spaces, including new lounge areas, terrace-style social spaces integrated into the concourses, and upgraded club environments designed for both viewing and social interaction. These upgrades include renovations to the East Club and West Club areas, new loge box seating closer to the ice, and expanded club lounges designed to provide premium dining, social gathering spaces, and improved viewing angles toward the playing surface. Among the most distinctive additions are the new bunker suites, located directly along the front rows near the ice. The renovation includes 5 bunker suites, each designed to accommodate approximately 16 guests. These suites combine luxury seating with private 8K viewing screens, dedicated service, and access to the Lenovo Legend Club, a new premium hospitality space offering all-inclusive food stations and a full-service bar available to select premium seating areas. Early demand for these suites has already been strong, with several reportedly sold even before construction is complete. The renovation also introduces a 4,500 square foot multi-purpose hospitality room that can host corporate events, VIP receptions, and private gatherings during games and concerts. Unlike traditional suites tied to specific seats, this flexible venue can be configured for a variety of event formats. Another major addition will be the View Bar, an elevated social space replacing sections 317 through 319 along the upper level of the arena. The View Bar will function as a standing room environment that allows fans to watch the game while gathering socially. Unlike most premium hospitality areas, the View Bar will be accessible to all fans in the arena, creating a new shared social destination within the building. Improving how fans move through the building is another central goal of the renovation. When the arena opened in 1999, its concourses were designed for smaller event crowds typical of that era. Over time, sold-out Hurricanes games and larger entertainment events have led to congestion in several circulation zones. To address this, the renovation will widen key concourse areas, introduce additional social gathering spaces, and redistribute food and beverage locations throughout the arena. These changes are intended to reduce bottlenecks and allow fans to move more efficiently between seating areas, concessions, and restrooms. The project will also introduce operational upgrades aimed at improving the fan experience and event logistics. A new grab-and-go food marketplace on the 300 level will provide faster service for fans in the upper bowl, while all restrooms on that level will undergo a full renovation to increase capacity and accessibility. Behind the scenes, additional improvements will modernize concession kitchens, loading areas, service corridors, and team facilities, allowing arena staff to handle large events more efficiently. Technology upgrades are another major component of the modernization. In addition to securing naming rights, Lenovo will serve as the arena's official technology partner, integrating digital infrastructure and operational systems throughout the building. These upgrades will include improvements to arena connectivity, data infrastructure, and operational technology used to manage events, concessions, and fan services. The renovation will also upgrade in-arena audio and visual production systems. Enhancements to sound systems, video displays, and digital presentation technology are designed to improve the live experience for fans inside the building while supporting modern broadcast and entertainment production standards. When the renovation is complete, Lenovo Center is expected to increase its seating capacity to approximately 19,600 seats for hockey, 20,450 for basketball, and up to 21,266 for large entertainment events. But the renovation of the arena itself represents only one part of a much larger transformation. Beyond the building, the project extends into a broader redevelopment plan for the surrounding land. Early phases of this redevelopment include a 100,000 square foot outdoor entertainment district featuring restaurants, retail spaces, and live entertainment venues designed to activate the area before and after events. This development also builds on one of the Hurricanes' most distinctive traditions: tailgating. For decades, fans have gathered in the parking lot surrounding the arena before games, turning the pre-game experience into a social event. As redevelopment gradually brings new buildings and entertainment venues around the arena in the coming years, planners aim to preserve that tradition while creating a more permanent destination around the venue. But transforming a 25-year-old arena while redeveloping more than 80 acres of land around it requires far more than engineering and design. It requires an enormous financial commitment. And that raises a much larger question: who is funding this transformation? And how will Lenovo Center anchor Raleigh's next entertainment district? The renovation of Lenovo Center is not just a design project. It is also a major financial partnership between the public and private sectors aimed at securing the long-term future of the arena. The roughly $300 million renovation is being funded through a combination of sources. A large portion of the investment comes from Centennial Authority, the public body that owns the arena, while Hurricanes owner Tom Dundon and the team's ownership group are contributing significant private funding toward premium spaces and arena upgrades. Public funding is largely supported through Wake County hospitality and prepared food taxes, which are commonly used to finance large sports and entertainment venues. Because of this structure, the project is designed to draw from revenue generated by visitors rather than relying directly on local property taxes. The broader redevelopment is expected to be driven primarily by private investment, with the arena serving as the anchor that attracts new businesses and year-round activity to the area. If the plan succeeds, Lenovo Center will no longer sit in the middle of vast parking lots used only on game nights. Instead, the arena could become the centerpiece of a new entertainment district filled with restaurants, live music venues, shops, and gathering spaces designed to bring people to the area long before the puck drops and long after the final horn sounds. For Hurricanes fans, the goal of the renovation is simple: preserve the electric atmosphere that made the arena famous while preparing it for the next generation of games, concerts, and major events. But the real test of the project will not come when the construction crews leave. It will come in the years that follow, as Raleigh begins transforming the land around the arena into a completely new destination for sports and entertainment. And if that transformation succeeds, Lenovo Center may no longer be remembered simply as a hockey arena, but as the anchor of an entirely new district growing around it. But as impressive as this project is, all eyes are already on something bigger. In Calgary, one of the most expensive NHL arenas ever is taking shape. And if early signs are anything to go by, it's about to leave every other arena in the dust. Click the thumbnail on your screen and take a look. I'll see you there.